Hey, just wanted to talk a little bit about my situation today. I returned from a spring break trip with my family, and that was wonderful, by the way. Got to take time out for yourself always. And I returned to my caregiving job, and the man that I work with is a stroke survivor, and he's come a long way with his strength, but his cognitive ability is slipping. He's 2 years post-stroke, and we are finding that he is greatly decreasing his ability to remember that he repeats things. So the issue right now is perseveration and constantly asking the same questions and repeating the same information. So I returned, and he was happy to see me, and things were going well until he started to ask about the routine. So he seems to be focused on my time with him. That hasn't changed, and his schedule. So to help with this, we have a magnetic board where he can write different events and move the magnets around. He can have that with him when he's at the table. So that seems to help a little bit, but today was especially hard because we go horseback riding on Wednesdays, and so that's what we did today. And in the car ride for about 40 minutes, he repeated the same questions over and over and over. There wasn't even a hesitation. It was amazing. It was questions about tomorrow, the same question about tomorrow, about his schedule. And then he would say, and you're coming back on Monday, right? You're coming back on Monday. Constantly. And it's never their fault. There's always an underlying problem there. So he has some anxiety, and it's coming out in this way. But it's very frustrating because he knows he's doing it, but he can't stop. So the challenge today was to listen to that. You know, I ask him about other things, and it doesn't seem to help. He goes right back to the same questions. So I would answer, and I would answer. And finally, I was asking him, well, what do you think? And he said the answer. And he was correct. So I did that for a bit, and that seemed to help me. And then, I tried to distract him. We listened to different podcasts that he chose, and immediately he starts asking the same questions. So I tried everything, and then there was a point where he was in his phone looking at different videos of his family he likes to share. And so we listened to that, and then about 10 seconds into it, same thing. He would be asking the same
Repeating the same information
over
is also called looping, and I referred to it here.
Over like 80 times. I heard the same things. Another thing that he was doing, he has a certain picture on his phone, and he likes to do artwork, and he sketches things. He uses pastels. He's getting really good at it. So another thing he was focused on is showing me this picture. Oh, it was obsessive. And again, it is not his fault. I know this, but my brain will not allow me to move past. It's so interesting how, as a caregiver, you want to answer the question and move on, right? We know that. Our brains are wired that way. But he just wouldn't allow it today. So I'm just making this video to share my experience. I know others are noticing that their loved ones are repeating things with dementia or stroke. I don't have any way to solve the problem, but my advice is do not take it out on them. It is never their fault. Be patient. Take deep breaths. Try to ask them what they think. Try to listen to podcasts or other things that might pull them away. Do what you can to distract them. But otherwise, just hold on tight and love them through it. And good luck. But just wanted to talk about that today, and I go back tomorrow. The next 2 days I go back, so we'll see what happens, and I will share what's going on. But thank you for listening.